Welcome back to another episode of the Player Kermo here on FC24, where today we have finally used the 8 skill points that we have banked from last episode, in which we did on long passing and vision. We did this whole strip right here, long passing and vision, then long passing, then the same thing again, and same thing again there. That cost me the full 8 points there. So all 8 points has been gone to my vision and my long passing, just to boost that up a little bit more. My vision's now up to a 58. Actually, it's actually up to 58 now, which is still honestly not good enough. And today we have both Manchesters within the time of a couple of days, and then we are going to skip the last 2 Premier League games to focus on the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool at Wembley. So that will be interesting. So we have 3 massive games. We are currently sitting 9th in the table here with Leeds United. We are only 4 points behind this Manchester United team. So we are going to jump in here as a striker, see what the boys can do. We are all pretty much tired for the most part, especially me and El Shaarawy. So we'll see how long we can last, if we can last the full 90. Forbes. El Shaarawy is in behind. Is he onside? No. If he's onside there, it's a great goal. At least it should be a goal, but obviously, you know, AI probably wouldn't have scored that one. Forbes now picks it up. Hoyland now. Hoyland is in behind, but he shot it straight at Maligan, and he makes a save. An easy save for our keeper there. Now he'll find Forbes in a little bit of space here. Ruben Garcia into Shackleton, down the line for Forbes, and Forbes is in behind here. He has Jorginho Rutter. If he can find him, he can't. Maybe second. Oh, why would you slide tackle? Game, why would you slide tackle that? There's no way I'm slide tackling that. Hartman, Forbes, El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy gets taken out. That's going to be a penalty, or at least right on the edge of the box. And I think it is just outside the box the way these guys are talking. It's a yellow card for Delo. Was this inside the box? No, it's just outside the box. We are on free kicks. We could try and score this, or we could try to cross it in. And I'm going to try and score it because that's just who I am. Forbes now on the ball. Jeremy Forbes! Onana! Great save from Onana, to be fair. Then Forbes will get it back out wide, and Forbes trying to put it in on the volley. And an easier save for Onana there. Halftime 0-0 here against Manchester United. I don't know how much longer I got in this game, but I feel like we should have had a goal there on that free kick, but unfortunately couldn't connect to it cleanly enough. Koch over the top for Forbes. Forbes now trying to find him behind for El Shaarawy. Didn't work out. And it's going to be a 0-0 draw here unless Ampadu can find me. And Forbes now is in behind. Forbes trying to find Rutter. I should have just took the shot myself. A 0-0 draw. We somehow got man of the match. We're the highest rated player of every single team. Nobody legitimately nobody made a change. I did request a sub in the 60th minute, and then the ball never went out of play. So literally from like the 65th minute all the way to the end of the game, ball never went out of play. There was never a foul. There was never a dead ball. So we did get man of the match because simply I guess we performed the best. So that's 3 skill points for us to use, which I guess is fine. We'll probably bank them, and then we might use them before the Carabao Cup final. Next up, we have Manchester City at the Etihad. El Shaarawy is completely tired. I somewhat recovered a little bit on the stamina ends. Let's see what we can do here. I don't expect much, to be completely honest. I really don't. And they are somehow halfway interested in me, even though, based off their requirements, I'm never signed for that club. The big thing wasn't goals. The big thing was assists, which had me thinking they didn't obviously want me as striker. They wanted me for Cam. Rutter into Forbes. Forbes peels off for Ruben Diaz, and Forbes is in behind. A difficult angle. I didn't go left enough, but it doesn't matter. We find the back end anyway, and we stun Manchester City. We stun them. Forbes with the tire leg is in behind. Forbes getting past multiple Manchester City players, and Forbes with a shot. It's off target. Had to get deflected, or no. No, that's just a terrible shot for me. It's a good end to the first half, though, as we take a 1-0 lead going into the break. It could have been 2, though. It could have and maybe even should have. Alphonso Davies kind of scared me, though, a little bit. But we're halftime 1-0. Goku and Drama will block the shot out. And for once, the request to sub might actually come into play. It will, as we are going to get taken out here for Thomas. Our game is over. Our day is over at 8.4 match rating. So we go up a full match rating, a full rating there, I should say, on the match rating. We played 61 minutes and we scored the only goal as of right now. We are going to go ahead and quick sim to the end, or should we watch it? We'll simulate the rest of the game, and if we win 1-0, then I'm player of the match. That's just how it is going to go. If we don't, then I won't be player of the match. And in fact, I guess I could check the player of the match. It really only comes down to El Shaarawy, who did score 7.4. No, so I'm man of the match as well, as we went 2-1. Julian Alvarez equalized, and then El Shaarawy went ahead and converted another goal as well to take the lead back and to pick up all 3 points against this very good Manchester City side. I did get man of the match. I did have the highest rating, obviously, there. So a 2-1 win. We will happily take that. Plus another man of the match. We will happily take that. Now, before we get into this cup final, we do have 6 points that we can use for these back-to-back man of the matches. I'm going ahead and going to use 1 on volleys. I'm going to go ahead and we do long shot or long shots and shot power? The long shots are 74. Shot power is only 87 or 83 right now. We could do crossing / curving is what I really want to do. So we're going to go ahead and use 3 skill points here. So that will be up to 4 now. And then do we just do the final 6 on there? Do we do 2 on here? I think we just do this curve and vision for 2. That's all 6 points used there. Again, improving the vision once used. And here is the starting 11 to take on Liverpool at Wembley Stadium in the Carabao Cup final. I'm starting as striker. El Shaarawy on the left, Rutter down the middle, Harrison, Gruev and Ampadu leading the midfield with Hartman, Koch, Konsa, Drama as our back four, and Malaganen as our goalkeeper. Let's go ahead and jump into here. Let's see if we can do something special at Wembley and try and lift our first trophy in our career. Or our second trophy, technically, I guess. Yeah, it is our second trophy because we won the league title with Derby, didn't we? We did. But I got injured, so I didn't get to see that. So, this will be the first one I actually get to lift. If I don't get injured during the game, obviously, that would be messed up. Avoid losing a match, win or draw. We could really only win or lose. There is no drawing, especially in this game. So, we'll go ahead and do that one because either we win or we fail. Luis Diaz down the line to Robertson. And Andrew Robertson, he's probably going to go backwards, isn't he? He's going to go backwards, yep. Into the middle. Now go down to Luis Diaz. And Luis Diaz do the same exact thing, yep. Into Alex Garcia. Alex Garcia, Ampadu will shut that down. Rutter will try and win it. He does win it. He'll find Forbes. And Forbes gets the ball taken away from behind. And that's a great ball in for Mohamed Salah. And Malagnan with the save. And I think Salah poked that out for a goal kick. He did. We will be going halftime, 0-0 in the Carabao Cup final here against Liverpool. They was on the front foot, but we definitely had the better chance with that header by me right at the end of the first half. I guess I had that one chance with Salah that just couldn't connect to it. Second half here of the Carabao Cup final. First half kind of went quickly. Not a lot in it, but Forbes will look to find Rutter. And Gregino Rutter now is in behind possibly. He'll backheel it back to Forbes. Forbes from a difficult angle. Jeremy Forbes will find the back of the net. It's 1-0 for Leeds United. In the 53rd minute, we take the lead. Now, was that outside the box or was that just inside the box is the real question. I just thought just to have a shot because why not? I could have tried and find Harrison, but it would have been intercepted. It goes down the middle. Allison has to be saving that one, but he's not. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz and Malagnan with the save. It stays in bounds and will clear it out for a throw-in. This is really the last chance as Harrison comes on for Brendan Aronson, the my American duo. Gakpo. Into Robertson. Robertson will find McAllister. McAllister's shot is blocked. Doyle will find Rutter. Rutter will find Forbes. And that is game over. My wonder goal is a goal to win it. Leeds United are your Cowbell Cup champions. A 1-0 win, and we win our first trophy here with Leeds United. We will happily take that. Man of the match for sure. Man of the match for sure. Obviously, scoring only a goal, and it's a winning goal of a cup competition. That is 100,000,000% man of the match. That is also goal number 3 as well for the upgrade. So not only do we get man of the match, we get that skill point for the upgrade. That is good to see. And who's lifting the trophy? It is going to be, I don't know who that is, to be honest. I have no idea who that is. I'm assuming one of my defenders. It is Koch. Yeah, so it is Koch who goes ahead and lifts that up. So we get 4 skill points in a matter of 40 minutes there, which is actually even perfect as well. That's more skill points for possibly vision, possibly speed, possibly something. Who knows? But we are your Cowbell Cup winners here at Leeds United. We take down Liverpool 1-0 with a solo goal by Forbes. And that win in the Cowbell Cup added 2 teams. But here is one. Manchester City, this has been here since almost the beginning of the season, kind of when we came back from that injury, so like later into the first half of the season. It's been here, but look at it, 36 assists. And that's the lowest bit that I can go on the wage thing. So, yeah, that's just not going to happen. So, and I don't think I ever wanted that to happen. So, yeah, there's that. Next team up for a new team is Nottingham Forest. And they want 7 more in the box goals. I could decrease it to make it 11. I'm going to decrease it to make it 15 at least. I don't know if I would go to Nottingham Forest. I gotta see where they're at in the table. I think if I'm moving somewhere in the Premier League, it has to be a team that could fight for European football. Somebody like Chelsea, ironically, fight for Chelsea. But they want 15 more inside the box goals. I'm doing good on appearances. I'm doing good on successful dribbles. It's just the inside the box goals there. And also, if you didn't know, Aston Villa and Bournemouth are also in this as well. Aston Villa could be down. It could be interesting if we go ahead and decrease it. If we decrease it, though, it's assists. So I'd rather keep inside the box goals there. And it did just go to assists, unfortunately. So Aston Villa is no longer an option realistically there. So, yeah, I don't get an assist on this team. It's just not something I do. It's not something I really focus on. Next up, though, talking about Aston Villa, we have Aston Villa in the FA Cup. We will go ahead and play this game as well. Let's see if we can do that. Is it at Ellen Road? I believe it is at Ellen Road. It should be. It is a home game in the FA Cup against Aston Villa, just days after winning the Cowbell Cup against Liverpool. I'm just used to saying them all the time. I think I'm always playing against them. I'm not. I'm playing for them here. That's Harrison now. Harrison, find Forbes quickly now. Forbes will turn. Out wide for El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy down the line, back for Forbes. There's nobody in the box. We'll just put it in towards Rutter, trying to chip it just over him. Didn't work out. Hartman, Forbes. He'll cross it in towards El Shaarawy. His terrible first touch. We'll lose the ball. Down to Forbes. Forbes now gets taken out. Surely a free kick. It actually is a free kick as well. And a chance for Forbes to score a free kick just on the edge of the box here. There's no way. Okay, I thought the defender was running in towards the back of the net. Is that going to be too high, though? If I go too high, I go too low. I don't know. Forbes now on the free kick, though. Can we get it over the wall? It's a big question. No, we hit the back of the big man's head. And it's going to go out for a corner. I knew it should have went higher. Just go higher. The ball will dip. Harrison. Forbes. We'll lose the ball. And that should be halftime 0-0. Yeah, it is going to be halftime 0-0 at the break here. Honestly, I probably should have got that free kick at least on target. El Shaarawy down to Forbes. Forbes now down the left-hand side. Forbes, the defender's not going to close me down, and that's why he's just going to block the shot. Point blank. Harrison into Guev. Guev into Forbes. Forbes now. Forbes will find the back of the net. It's 1-0 for Leeds United. Why is Rutter running to the manager? Run to me, mate. 1-0 for Forbes. 1-0 for Leeds United. 56th minute. And we have the lead. Was that inside the box or was that inside the 6? No, it's just outside the 6 yards, so it's going to be an 18-yard box goal. Forbes down the right-hand side. He has Torres defending. He's going to look to slot it into Harrison. Harrison, yes, Harrison. Good touch away from the defender as well. Now Harrison He tried to get in the box, to be fair to him. Ampadu into Forbes. Why'd that not just go to Rutter? That should honestly just have gone to Rutter. It is what it is. Now out wide, we will find Rutter. And Gregino Rutter across the face of the net. Martinez with the save out for a corner. And Austin Villa might be in behind here on one of the last attacks of the game. It's Bayer. Thankfully, he's taking it wide. And our Leeds United players got back. Koch with the interception. Watkins trying to slide tackle to get the ball back. Didn't work out. That is game over. Leeds United win 1-0. And again, the solo goal by Forbes is enough to get the 3 points. And it's enough to get another 3 skill points as well. Every single game I have played, I have been man of the match. The first one, honestly, was probably the worst decision for man of the match, but I was the highest rating, so it kind of made half sense. These other last 3, obviously, a goal. I have a goal in every single match besides that first game. So there is that. A conversion rate of 25 is still not good enough, though, but 92 more minutes under the belt and advancing into the next round of the FA Cup. And some matches have happened. All the matches in the FA Cup Round 5 have happened. Man City move on. Southampton move on. Arsenal move on. Sunderland move on penalties against Luton Town. Burnley scrape a 3-2 win against Middlesbrough. We obviously beat Aston Villa. Chelsea take care of business as well as Manchester United. So we could take on Manchester United. We could take on Chelsea, Arsenal, or Man City in the next round. Some big teams left in the FA Cup. When we come back, we'll have more league action in the Premier League. We'll have Manchester United in the FA Cup. We'll have Manchester United in the FA Cup. Arsenal will take on Chelsea. City will take on Sunderland. Southampton will take on Burnley there. So this is a chance to get to the semifinals of the FA Cup. That will be next episode. The 3, 6, 7 skill points will all be banked for episode 10, which will be in 2 days' time.